Friday, so it's time for our Thermomix traffic. We are going live with my friend Kautar, that she's visiting me once again. And of course we have special guest, which is two Thermomixes, the Thermomix Noir limited editions, only for our independent Thermomix consultants. So you can always ask me how to get one. And then the regular one, the white, and we are going to cook some great recipes, I believe perfect for this season, right?
Yes.
And Kautar, what are you planning to do first? What will be the recipe? Because I know this coming from one of the newest collection that we just launched today, or it was yesterday. An amazing collection. If you are using Kwika app, check the maple collection. It's going to bring a lot of great flavor into your kitchen, and you will find fabulous recipes. Maple, yes, yeah. Mega maple.
Yeah. So I will be starting with the caramel, a maple caramel dip.
Of course, maple has to be here.
Yes. We're gonna be using it for two things, right?
Yes.
So
let's start with the sauce first, and you know, it's already looking great because maple caramel dip. It's perfect for this season, especially when you are living in different areas where it's much colder. I would say try this one, but okay, let us just follow the recipe.
So let's start. So it's asking, oh sorry, I was touching the Thermomix, so it's asking me to tar the screen before starting. So we're starting with 8 ounces of coconut sugar.
And of course, if you don't have coconut sugar, you may use the regular brown sugar, and it's going to be good, because you know some people...
Or you can make your own brown sugar.
Yes, exactly. If you would like to know how to make your own brown sugar, join us in Arizona. In 2 weeks, we are going to have cooking class in Scottsdale. And actually, we are going to show you how to make your own brown sugar.
Plus, a lot of...
It will be all about pumpkins.
About pumpkins.
Yes.
So we're
almost
there.
done.
Yeah.
A lot of sugar. Yes, it's kind of recipe that you may see as crazy. That is going to be sweet sugar, maple syrup, but we are going to combine this with apples. So pretty healthy choice.
So now 3 ounces of maple syrup.
Yes.
So again, no need to pre-measure. The Thermomix can measure for you, so we can...
Everything straight to the
mixing
bowl.
So
awesome.
We have a little bit over. It's okay.
It's okay. You know, maple syrup sounds great.
Now 4 ounces of unsalted butter in pieces.
So it's going to be whole of this,
the whole
going
thing.
Into it. And remember, it's supposed to be unsalted butter, but I believe if you are going to combine this with salted butter, it will be like more salty caramel dip, which sounds really interesting as well.
Okay, and then now a half teaspoon of salt.
Okay, I'm coming with salt. I didn't prepare the salt, but it's coming. You know, sometimes in the kitchen, this is what could happen. You forget to get your ingredients, but you have it.
I never do. I just do straight from the...
And you see, this is actually what I just said, because we use unsalted butter, but right now we are adding salt. So when I'm going to add only salted butter, we can skip the salt. Or if you would like to have more salty, then we can have it.
I need just
some little bit of lemon juice. So let us just squeeze it. Would you like to squeeze it here using this? Yeah. We were supposed to squeeze it before, but we were so excited about this new collection that we were like, yeah, more maple recipes that you are going to find a lot of.
And it's only a quarter teaspoon, so I'm just doing it by
just a little.
Yeah, so it's just a little. Okay.
Great.
Now
one more step.
Next step is to cover without the measuring cup. And then it's gonna be
cooking
for 20 minutes. So I just have to turn the speed selector into 1.
Yes, so it will take us like 20 minutes, and then it will be like one ingredients that we have to add. The temperature is going up to 250 Fahrenheit, which is like really high temperature. That's why we are able to do all those caramels, even using the Thermomix. We are not going to burn any pads, like everything it stays still clean and tasty. But I don't want us to waste time because it seems like we started, we started with the dessert, but actually it's lunchtime already here in Arizona. So we are going to do another recipe, which is the salmon. One of the recipe that when Kautar, you asked me yesterday about, like, okay, tell me what we are going to cook, and I didn't want to share because I wanted to surprise her, but as well myself, because this is kind of like the recipe that I found. It's looking interesting, but it's going to be definitely first time for me to try it. So what's the recipe?
And that's the beauty of Thermomix.
Exactly. And I just picked the recipe again because of the maple syrup. So the name of it is maple and mustard sauce. So we are going to use the varoma that is going to help us to steam the salmon. And of course, we are going to just follow all the steps that are needed. So would you like to help me with this one?
Sure.
Kautar? Okay, I will just move the water and help you with it.
We can just click start. And then we need to put 2 ounces of Dijon mustard.
And the recipe is telling that it should be like more whole grain Dijon, but I don't have it, so I'm just going for the regular Dijon. Yes, and still it depends, you know. If you like those mustards with the grain, you can get this one. I'm not really big fan of it, so you still have your own choice.
You use what you have.
Exactly.
What works for you,
So and maple syrup again. So we are combining and mixing maple syrup with the mustard, and then I'm really curious how it's going to taste because it's on the picture it's looking amazing. So after our live, under the comments you're going to find all the recipes, the links to the recipes, and of course the pictures that we are going to take after it.
So for this one, it's asking us to add 15 sprigs of thyme leaves only. So
it smells already nice, right?
Already,
You can put like whole.
That's what I'm thinking too. I don't like waste.
Yes.
And it's just gonna make
I know. There's no place to waste food in the kitchen.
And
then the
quarter teaspoon of ground pepper.
It's coming. And again, it depends how do you like to have this. You may skip it, you may add less or more. So it's definitely your choice. I actually like that we always have this place to decide what we would like to do. Here's the cup.
Measuring cup. And then next, it's gonna be grinding this at speed 3 for 10 seconds.
Yes, only 10 seconds. And do you know what we are doing right now?
I think we're mixing a sauce or something for the fish.
Like to glaze the salmon.
The salmon.
It's really all those like sauces, dressings that you may use for your salads. Actually, we are going to use this bowl because we have to put on the side. So let me just show you guys what we have. It's just so simple. Mustard with maple syrup, with thyme, and then it smells amazing. We are going to put this on the side and just following the next steps of the recipe. So put on the side here in this bowl. And the next step will be for us to put the water into the bowl and to glaze our salmon. So I will just show you what I'm using to steam the salmon. And it's going with the broccolini as well. So as you probably know, we have two parts of the varoma. This part that we call varoma dish, it's going over the lid, and as you see, I put it broccolini here. It's about 8 ounces. This is for how much the recipe is calling. Definitely, if you are not a big fan of the broccolini, you may add here different vegetables that you like to have with your salmon. Yeah. Then on the tray of our varoma, I put some parchment paper, and then we have the salmon on top that we are going to steam it. Okay, so
now to start, I need to tar the screen to start adding the water.
Of course, when we are steaming, we need to have water.
Yeah.
So
it's asking for 18 ounces of water. Of course, when steaming, it doesn't have to be exact. It's just,
definitely, yes.
Just used for cooking. So we're gonna remove the measuring cup, and then we're gonna be adding the varoma into position. I guess it's gonna be asking me to weigh in.
Yes.
The broccoli.
And we already have this done.
There. Then insert the varoma, then line the varoma tray with, it's telling us everything we need to do with the parchment paper, and then arrange the salmon fillets, skin down, if we don't know, onto prepared varoma tray, and brush with half
of here's the brush that I grabbed for you. So have on this glaze that we just made, the sauce is going over the salmon. And we are going to still keep the rest of it if you would like to add more when you are serving.
Yeah.
And you know, like the best part of the Thermomix as well, when you have the recipe that is asking you to use the varoma dish and the tray, basically you have only water in your mixing bowl. But you may always put the steaming basket into there
and cook something else. Yeah,
yes. Like you know, potatoes maybe,
and
rice, quinoa. So then you have like really multi-level of cooking, and it's going to you know, like just show them closer, because right now it's looking awesome.
So we have the broccolini on the bottom, and then we have the salmon on top with the sauce on top, of course. So now we're just gonna be covering. Okay. And then it's gonna be cooking for 15 minutes at speed 1.
Yeah, so it's going to be almost the same time with our great recipe, our dessert that it's coming soon in 11 minutes. And then we are going to have nicely steamed salmon. So it's really easy, whatever you would like to do using the Thermomix. Kautar, but what about your experience with varoma? So usually how often are you using the Thermomix with varoma? Are you steaming? If yes, what's your favorite dish? Could you just recommend us something that you like to do using the varoma?
I use it for a lot of stuff, like quick steaming vegetables like you did. I use it also, like I just used it, was it yesterday? I made I don't like eating processed meat, like, and my son, I have a 10-year-old, so he loves turkey and chicken sandwiches and stuff, but I try to avoid that the maximum. So I steam my chicken, and like for 14 minutes in the varoma, just shred it with the Thermomix, like reverse blade, like for like 10 seconds or 14 seconds, and I pack it, and it's like I have a chicken sandwich. Like 2 nights before, I made a luncheon with chicken too.
So you're not necessarily using the Cook-I-Do app and following only the recipes that you are finding there. You are as well more creative. And what you are going to recommend to those people who are starting their journey with the Thermomix?
Then cook. Everything is in Cook-I-Do. You can just search, like you want to steam carrots. You can just search in Varoma, in Cook-I-Do, steamed carrots, and it gives you the way to start, like how to do it.
So the best way then to teach them and to learn, all the parts of the Thermomix, how we are using, what speed, what temperature. It's just using the guided platform.
Is to get used to the guided platform. Then once you are familiar with it and you're familiar with the cooking times and the weight and the method and everything, then you can start doing
explore more
and start implementing your own recipe or like
yes, definitely. And like this is what is common for all owners of the Thermomix, that at the beginning they are starting with all the guided platform, and they are like texting me. I don't know if it's happening to you, but my friends, they are like sending me pictures. Oh, I did this, I did that. Oh, I transferred the recipe that they were used to cooking without the Thermomix, and right now they are doing this much faster using the Thermomix, and they are always like
One friend just told me last night that she started after like 3 months. Now she started implementing her own, and she's a cooker. She's a cook. So she started like implementing her own traditional recipes and stuff to her Cook-I-Do. What I also started with is like, for now that I remember, the Varoma, you can use it for proofing dough. I used it and I never did that before, to start pickling vegetables at home, like yogurts, like.
There's no limits with the Varoma. So definitely, when you have the Thermomix at home, make sure that you're using the Varoma, because it happened to some people as well, that they were like, oh, it's looking maybe like more complicated for me, I don't know what steps, and I'm always telling them, do not be afraid, or ask your consultant to help you, to guide you every single time. If you already purchased a Thermomix, you have it at home, but you don't know how to use it, or you are like really afraid to use whatever part of the Thermomix, just book another cooking experience, get cooking sessions, and it will bring you like more tips and tricks about the Thermomix, so that your Varoma will be not hidden somewhere, and then you are going to use it like more and more and more. It's one of the healthier way to provide the food, because you are really avoiding a lot of oils and all those stuff that when you are frying your food, once a while is good, but when you would like to eat this like every single day, starting from morning till evening, that it's not healthy. Using the Varoma, you may, I don't know if you try, put the parchment paper on top as well, and different kind of omelets, like for breakfast. It's amazing.
The breakfast ones, the roulade ones.
Yes,
they are very good. What I wanted to add also is what's something my family noticed, and they were not into like steamed vegetables, for example, with Thermomix, and I think it's the stable temperature, and it's not as low as the high as even the steaming features in the stove or in other appliances. That stable temperature keeps the nutritional value of the food, so the taste is different.
Yes, definitely.
Even the taste is different.
And then you are not eating a lot, because when your food is like really full of those nutritional value that
you don't need.
You don't need to eat like, I don't know, 5 different meals, because you have like everything at once. And she just mentioned about the nutrition value, and you can find on your screen using the app,
the
Kwika app, that there's actually all about nutrition value for all the recipes that we are having. So if you're following different diets, like you're looking for less or more proteins, less or more sugar, or I don't know, like really controlling the fat and everything, it's amazing, because it's showing you everything that you used to were checking in different places. So Varoma for me is as well like a great way to have this like multi-level of cooking. You know that I love to cook, and I don't have time really to cook a lot.
Saves us
So it's definitely, so in this specific recipe today we are checking and following 100% of the guided platform, but the next time when I'm going to see the result already, I will put definitely the simmering basket.
The simmering basket with some rice. That's what, especially that it's like it was 15 or 20
minutes. 15.
So the rice needs like about 20 minutes.
But for potatoes will be
but for potatoes it would be enough. That's perfect.
And great combination, because the salmon and the broccolini will be like looking great and having different color of the food. And I was mentioning about invite your consultant, contact with your local consultant. If you don't have one, you would like to understand what the Thermomix does and see the Thermomix in action in your kitchen, being able to taste some food. We have an amazing reward program this month for our hosts that are willing to see the Thermomix and having us with your friends. You can book like a friends party, pizza party with us, having the Thermomix, having fun, definitely, and then being rewarded just for having us. So there's no need to purchase the Thermomix, but we'll be super happy having the opportunity to show you the Thermomix, to introduce this innovation in your kitchen. The innovation that is coming from Germany, if you don't know, and it's on the market for over 50 years already. Here in the US, 7 years, so pretty new. That's why we are able to impress a lot of people, and I'm happy about it. So, Kautar, would you like to show what actually they can get when they are inviting us to their place right now?
Yeah, if you have 3 guests for an in-person cooking experience, then you can get this gift for free. Even on top of the host gift, of course, there is also an extra host rewards that the host earns when there is a purchase. This one is
it's just like a thank you gift for us.
It's just a thank you gift for opening your door to us and let us share our Thermomix passion with more people.
Yes, this is what we would like to have. So actually, it's like something that is going to help you to clean your Thermomix, but after this recipe, I will be like super happy as well to tell you that there is the cleaning option as well. But those brushes are amazing.
It helps go under the
blades,
and gets that and cuts just your cleaning time even shorter. Even if it does clean itself for you, but like when you have those sticky, like sometimes some recipes can be stickier than others. So in order to get that,
and even once a while to just do like a more deep clean, and it is good. So it's of course
it comes with the brand, with the brush, a big brush, and then 2 knife brushes.
Yes, and of course, like you mentioned, we have much more to offer. So it's always something interesting that we may experience with you guys together. And remember that I'm always encouraging people to host not 1, not 2, not 3 cooking experiences, but really every single month you should get 1. Why? New recipes are coming, new functions of the Thermomix are added, new software, and you may always learn.
Learn from the experience of your consultant. And you can get some tips, something that you might have missed in your previous cooking experiences. gift for free.
Yeah, so they have like more rewards, but as well, which is the best part of the Thermomix, they may have nice dinner.
Yes, exactly.
So it's amazing. And I remember when I was attending one of the cooking experience at the beginning of my journey with this new Thermomix, and one of my manager, she showed me how to remove the dough by twisting the blade, you know, putting the bowl upside down and twisting the blade, and the dough was like going out. And imagine, guys, like after 20 years at the time of me using the Thermomix, I was speechless. I was like, what? Why I didn't know that?
I was lucky. My consultant showed me that.
I didn't know. It smells amazing, the scarlet, but it's calling you to add another ingredient,
so
I believe.
let's see. It's asking for 4 ounces of heavy whipping cream, and since I don't have anything on top, so
you have to like just be careful, because when you are, you know, the scale that you have building here, it's really like
I'm trying to
sensitive, and we are just touching the cable of the Thermomix. That's why scale is moving. So right now only 4 ounces of heavy whipped cream, and it will be just everything. Oh my gosh, you are so precise. Really, 4 ounces. Okay, and then again without.
So all I have to do is turn it to speed 2, and it's gonna be finishing up our maple.
So it's 3 more minutes.
For 3 minutes.
3 more minutes, and the temperature is like aroma. So we are still cooking. It's going up. I don't know, guys, if you notice from this distance that you have, that every single time when Thermomix is going up with the temperature, I mean like, not the Thermomix, but the temperature is going up. So you may notice on your Thermomix that the lights are getting red. Again, when you have kids at home, it's kind of like a safety feature, because you may see that they will not burn the fingers, they will not touch the balls, because it's showing, okay, be careful, it's hot. So usually when you are cooking, it's supposed to be hot. So put on the side all these ingredients for now, because it's going to be about to finish, and we'll be showing you as well something which is new that we are going to serve with our maple caramel dip. You know, and this dip actually is great for the fall season. It's like you will, if you didn't have it yet, you will be impressed.
I am
with the apple that is this, you know, sweet, sour, little bit salty taste. I hope it's going to amaze you, as I promised, and surprise you.
And this dish actually also is getting ready.
Yeah. So of course we are using the 2 Thermomixes right now, but again, when you have 1 Thermomix in your kitchen, it's definitely good enough to have to start with. One of the hosts gift that you can get, you can have a second mixing bowl with discounted price as well. So there's a lot of options. What about the recipe?
That's it. Our fish
is
ready. I always recommend doing this so it gets back the steam.
So the tray actually, it may serve you, the lid of the varoma may serve you
as a tray.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, so I use it.
You know, salmon is not overcooked, it's just looking great. Okay, and what else it's telling us?
So it's just saying serve immediately with remaining maple mustard sauce.
Okay, so I'm going to serve it, putting this on a side. Maybe just you would like to go closer and show them first of all how easy it was to steam those salmon and
food is ready.
broccolini that we have under it. Okay, I will
Let me get you.
Yes, okay. Guys, it's hot, it's fresh. Broccolini didn't lose a day green, nice color. So this is again another part, and something that you were mentioning about not losing all those nutrition value. And all the vegetables that you are steaming will be having this nice green, I don't know, like orange color if it's coming for carrots. So you can then show them as well another thing that we are going to surprise them. Yeah. But first of all, I will be showing you guys the result of our caramel sauce.
Caramel sauce, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to get closer.
Yeah.
I wish all of you be here because it's like, wow, this smells it's like so good. Okay, so look at the texture. Okay, I'm going to put this here. It's really a lot, so I don't know if this one bowl will be good enough.
I think it's better if you put it in
the jar.
In the jar, yeah.
Well.
And it does say
we can put, but we are going to eat this right away, so I will just put on the side. So as you see, maple caramel dip that is going to be used with apples. This is how we are planning to serve it. So find another bowl, and right now the magic, Kautar, up to you, the magic, show them the magic.
Yeah, and now we're gonna be using our new Thermomix accessory that's coming up to the US very soon.
It's available only for our
consultants right now, but it's really magic.
Yes.
So we're gonna be slicing the apples into wedges. So just have to put my apples. So let me try to put maybe even two.
And we were lucky enough to find those small apples. Yeah. So you will see it's going to be really amazing. Of course, the bigger ones will work.
So all I have to do, to slice them thicker, I just have to leave the blades into the knife mode. So I'm just gonna. And then 1 second, I sliced 1 apple. So I'm gonna finish up the others.
Yes, keep working on the apples. I'm preparing our lunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me just cut them out. Good.
It's so easy, right? Only a few seconds.
And I wonder what is the last time you can slice 4 apples in 4 seconds.
It was that fast? Come on.
Yeah, it's less than a second per apple.
Wow. So, and you know, maybe with apple it's easier, but then imagine with carrots, with different vegetables, or even you may use this to shred it, to shred your Parmesan cheese or different kind of cheese. So yeah.
I need a spatula.
Okay. Do you need the clean one?
Okay. I'm just gonna use it.
Okay. So right now you have to show them the result. Oh gosh. Yes. Great.
This is before presentation. So.
Yes, and I'm coming with our lunch. So as the recipe is saying, we may serve this and add more mustard sauce on top if you would like to. I'm going to just put on the side, and up to you, Kautar, if you would like to add more. It's looking good, of course, as we were discussing. You know, you may add rice when you are cooking using varoma, and in this specific recipe you may as well add potatoes, or just having this done with quinoa, whatever you would like to eat, or just keep more vegetables instead of using broccolini. You may go with, I don't know, carrots, zucchini, different veggies that you may have. So I'm going to put this on the side for us to taste it for a second.
We're gonna show you the final result.
Yes, and may I cut this, like take this on, just to show them? It's that easy. Imagine your apple tart that you may make using the cutter. They are just perfect, you know, they are just perfect. And of course, if you would like to have thinner, thicker, you may adjust this. So it's looking great, and especially when you are serving it, so it will be something that a lot of people will definitely enjoy. Easy to clean. And speaking about the cleaning mode, because I was mentioning that when you have really dirty mixing bowl, and you know, we just made some kind of like a caramel sauce as well with this maple dip. So your mixing bowl is actually pretty dirty, okay? What you have to do is just add water. Put some water inside of your mixing bowl. Make sure that you cover the blades only. You don't have to fill like till max. And use one of the features that we have in our Thermomix built-in. So we may just go here on the screen, just switch, and here we have pre-clean. When you made the dough, there's the dough pre-clean mode. You can use all-purpose, so it depends what you are doing and how dirty your bowl is. In this specific cleaning mode, I'm going to go for fat or caramel, because it's the right mode for me to clean it. But because it's going to be a little bit loud, I will not start, just show you that the time will be set up by the Thermomix itself. So you don't have to set up the time. It will show you how long it will take, and in this case it will be 8 minutes. So for now I will stop this cleaning mode, but get back to this after finishing our live and just clean my bowl. And look at this. Wow, wow, wow.
Imagine those sliced apple on an apple tart. Yes. I can't wait.
Yes.
So there's perfectly sliced apples. Like you don't have some that are maybe thicker than others.
No, they are just all of them. They are perfect.
Yeah.
So again, our cutter is available only for our independent Thermomix consultants. Please keep asking us how you may become one, how you may join our team, and having all these amazing rewards that are waiting for you, being part of this movement that we are building together in the US market, and have this amazing food on your table. So, you know, Kautar, before I'm going to go for salmon, I will actually try this dip. What do you think?
Yes,
I will just go like, you know,
me too. I can't
one
wait.
slice and then just dip it. But remember, it's still hot. So of course, if you're going to keep it, it's going to be like more thick.
So
oh my gosh.
So maybe then it's also a good idea, I think, over a glazed apple too.
And you guys here in the US, you are a big fan of marshmallow. Try this maple dip and with marshmallow. It will be amazing.
It's so good.
It is, right? And it was so easy to make. And you see, it's getting like a thicker. So it will be like changing the texture when you will leave it on the side, and it's going to be cold.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking about a glazed apple. You know, use caramel apples
and put it and leave it that way.
Yeah.
I already love this collection, the new ones, but let us just find and check.
Definitely.
What about salmon? I want to have your opinion, Kautar, as well. We use the white salmon, so I hope it's going to be Good. Okay. We didn't add any salt.
We didn't put any salt. But it's good. It's good.
Definitely Gosia's approve.
Yeah.
What about you?
It's good. It's very good. I like it.
And vegetables, they are like good as well. You know, if you would like to have more like steam, but broccoli is supposed to be like that way.
I think that's enough. It shouldn't be. I'm thinking maybe add
over the broccoli. It's a good idea as well. So it's really good.
I actually started eating broccoli and broccolini after I got the Thermomix.
Really? You didn't like this?
I didn't like
I'm
it.
going to add more
I didn't
sauce
like
in
it before.
Oh wow. I love it, you know?
Now I love it. The broccoli salad, the fresh one, is one of my weekly recipes. And like steamed also is very good. I like it.
Yeah, you see, it's a good idea adding some sauce. Okay. I'm just eating with my hands because it's so good and delicious, really. But the salmon, oh yeah, it's just really perfectly steamed. You know, very often people are having trouble when they are steaming either meat or fish, seafood. They are like putting like a too long and it's like getting dry, then losing all the flavor, and it's not the same taste.
Yeah.
Perfect, definitely perfect lunch for me. Interesting taste, you know? This combination of maple syrup with the mustard and the thyme. And again, no salt at all. I may add just a little bit more, maybe pepper, like on top if you like.
I think it's the salty, like the perfect taste is from maybe the mustard. The mustard that's giving it that.
It's great. So next time I'm definitely going to add, you know, either potatoes or quinoa to this. And in, you know, this 15 minutes, the Thermomix was cooking. We were talking. I'm sorry, I shouldn't speak with my poor mom, but I cannot stop eating because it's so good. I don't know what to decide, but definitely.
Yeah, definitely 15 minutes steaming. It could have like this is perfect. This is perfect size meal, but like it's in that 15 minutes you could have even more. Like either rice, as you mentioned, quinoa, or like potatoes.
Potatoes will be good. Yes, definitely. So it's everything available for you on our Cook I Do apps, and please make sure that you are using it. If not, and you are still looking for some advices that how to use it, what to use it, how to find it, make sure that you are going to contact us, and as well attend your local cooking class. It's for free, open to everyone, those who are having the Thermomix, those who don't have the Thermomix yet. We would like to have your opinion as well. What do you think about the Thermomix? If it's new to you, share with us if it's going to fit well in your kitchen, maybe not, give us the reason. We would like to really understand as well your way of cooking, your way of living. Next cooking class that we are inviting with Kautar is
in Arizona. It's gonna be Friday, October 21st at 6:30 p.m. in Scottsdale at the Mini Social in Old Town, Scottsdale.
Yes, and I'm really inviting all of you because, as I mentioned, we have here some pumpkins, and we would like to definitely inspire you to use all different pumpkins and having different recipes. So I'm going to share just little secret of this class. We are going to have pumpkin spice latte. We are going to make brown sugar. We are going to have pumpkin spice mix that you may use to your recipes when you are going to cook. It's just perfect season for us to have it. We are going to have some
just
soup.
A sneak peek.
Yes, and exactly, and then much more. Starting from sweet recipes and finishing with the main dishes, but all the recipes are going to have pumpkin. So if we interested you, just little, make sure that you booked your calendar for September 21st.
October 21st.
Yes, oh gosh, yes, we have. Okay, let's get back. We are going to have the class October 21st. Friday in Scottsdale area. I'm going to share the link to register under this live, and as well all the recipes that we use today and cook with my beautiful friend Kautar from Arizona locally. We are going to finish our lunch and enjoying our beautiful dip with apples. I'm wishing you great weekend, happy Friday. Please stay in touch and tell me what you would like to cook in your kitchen. Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you, Kautar.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.